And so we're away, and Great Britain just eased it off for the last time in 2006. Up they go. Asa Nethercott is in the stroke seat, in the coxing seat. Fierce, keen and eager. That's what Asa stands for in Latin. But he'll need to be all of that and more. And the 8 guys that are sitting in front of them will have to match him, Dan, in relation to getting the best out of this crew. Because they can do it. They can get a medal here, but they really have to row out of their skins.
USA are the world champions at the moment. USA are the reigning world champions. Top of the screen, Italy. They are the silver medalists. And interestingly, they've changed their stroke and their bowman over since earlier on in the season and since last year. You've got Carlo Monati just there sitting in the bow seat, and they're the guys who are leading at the moment.
So the first 100 meters to 200 meters, very like a plane taking off. There's a moment of silence. Then there's just an eruption of noise as the crews go charging down the course. And it's around the 500-meter mark as they start to lengthen out and they can really get to cruising speed that there's like almost a sigh of relief. We're away, we're into this race, and now we can really do our stuff.
Gary, you'd expect the Americans to go out in front. They usually blast out of the blocks, but here they are. They're in third place at the moment, and they're being led to the first 500-meter point.
I've just got grit and determination.
Very interesting, Gary. You've got another boat race connection here. You've got 3 of these this German crew have rowed for Cambridge in the boat race. They're up against 3 guys from the British boat who also rowed at Cambridge. There are 2 guys in the American boat who were there, and the Cox for Great Britain was the Oxford Cox. So big kind of boat race interest, which shows the level of the standard of that boat race. Because here, Germany leading and moving away now from the United States and Italy.
7:50 gone. Fortune favours the brave, and Germany are being all of that and more. Peter Tiede is in the coxswain seat there, just the back to us now again. He's about driving the guy. You can't take a moment really to sort of, relax in this race. It's all about sprinting, isn't it?
It's a sprint right the way through. Mind you, they're all at 36, 37 strokes a minute. I'm very surprised at the United States 8 slipping back now. But the top 3 crews, they finished first, second and third in reverse order at the World Championships last year.
Lane number 4, Australia, hunting down this pack halfway. It's the final of the men's 8. Great Britain are currently in 6th position. Really now need to have some big fireworks from Asa Nethercott in the stroke seat. Tom Stallard there stroking it on. Matt Langridge behind him. Kieran West, Josh West, Rich Edgington, John O'Devlin, Tom Salisbury and Toby Garbutt up in the bow seat for Great Britain. Great Britain in lane at number 5, really struggling with what is a blistering pace set by Germany in lane number 2.
Yeah, Great Britain have got 3 new people into their boat. Toby Garbutt, you remember him in the pair at the Olympics 2 years ago. Took a year out, he's come back, he's sitting in the bow seat there. The Edge is sitting there at 4. He was in the boat last year. But the other new boy is Matt Langridge. He was stroking the Quanda, came 7th last year in Gifu. He's moved into rowing. And sitting in 2 is Tom Salisbury, new guy in the boat.
The Italians in the white boat, blue strip, top of it, coxed by Gieto Iannazzi, Lorenzo Carboncini in the stroke seat. The Italians love their 8s racing down, don't they? They really just get into it.
They do, and they'll move it up. But I was just looking at that picture there of the United States, how sluggish and heavy they looked. They were not handling the following wind very well at all, but Germany is. Look, they're sitting up to it, they're quick on, they pick it up well, hold on to it, but then spin their hands. And they're moving very well together. They're a length clear.
So the Germans now coming up to the last timing mark, 1,500 down, 500 to go. One thing is for sure, Great Britain are looking very, very unlikely of even getting on the medal podium. The Great Britain crew in lane at number 5, race leaders right from the start. Germany, they were the bronze medalist last year, and that was what had the drive and the hunger that has kept this crew going through this season, and they really are turning it around now. They won at Lucerne 6 weeks ago, and they're looking for the icing on the cake. The German crew now leading the world in this final of the men's 8s.
38 strokes a minute, Germany. Just beginning to move away again. They're just breaking clear of Italy, but Italy well clear now, moving away as well from the United States. Great reversal of fortune since last year, but Germany looking strong.
Peter Tiede there in the coxswain seat of the German crew. You can see the veins down his neck, across his face. They're 1 length up. Germany will not let this go here. The American boat in lane at number 3 are really fighting hard just to stay in touch. The Italian boat up in lane at number 1. pushing on. It's looking like the gold is going to go back to Germany. A little look left from Peter Tiede to see what the Italians are doing. Looking right at the red boat of USA. The rest of the world is back and chasing. It's going to be on the line. It's going to be gold to Germany. The Italians, for the second year in a row, will get the silver medal. The last dying strokes of this race. It's Germany, it's Italy, and it's USA. The world champions last year get the bronze medal this year. And look at the gap, and Australia coming in, and we're waiting for Great Britain. Great Britain come through in 5th position. They'll be hugely disappointed with that. They looked very, very convincing, Great Britain did, in the semi-final. They knew they had good boat speed, and Asa Nethercott puts his hands up to his face and just sheer disbelief. But the day is for this crew. It's Germany, Peter Tiede there up on his feet here. It's a crew really, in years gone by, Dan, the Germans, they dominated the men's 8.
Germany's only gold medal at these championships. They were usually totally in charge of, they always came away with at least 4 gold medals. This is their only gold medal, no wonder they're pleased. But they've kind of put their country back on top. I'm surprised at Australia being so far out the back. They were very fast in the heats, the opening heats.
Gold medal then to Germany. Italy sneaking up into the silver medal position. World champions last year, bronze medalists this year, the United States, and Great Britain back in 5th position.